Hi guys, Angie Bell with Herbally Hip Tarot. How's my Herbally Hip tribe doing out there? This is for entertainment purposes only, and everything we say here is allegedly. Before we get started, if you could please hit the subscribe button, hit the bell twice, give me a thumbs up, because I think you're gonna like it here. Okay, let's get into the mess that we call the US. Okay. Okay, here we go. I told you guys on my last reading I wanted to read about this. Did Maxwell leak this? Oh, okay. Did Maxwell leak this letter to Epstein? Did she leak that? I gotta write this better. Did Maxwell leak this letter to Epstein? Did Maxwell leak this letter the Orange Menace wrote to Epstein? Okay, that's better. Did Maxwell leak this letter that the Orange Menace wrote to Epstein? Okay, and also then I want to read on. Has Bongino, how do you say his name? Has he been leaking? Because I heard that on another podcaster, and I'm like, I want to do a reading on that too. Okay, because Dan Bongino, he is really pissed about this Epstein stuff and him not coming out with the evidence or with the list and the file, because he's been doing his stupid podcast for like the last 10 years, and this has been one of his main things. Okay, so, and he knows that MAGA is pissed, and MAGA is his constituents and why he makes the money he makes on YouTube. Okay, let me write this better. Just 1 second, guys. Let me pause you guys, and I just want to write this a little bit better for myself, so I don't get myself lost. So just 1 second. Okay. Real quick, I'm just gonna step back for a second. Remember, I just did a reading on how did he feel after he got. Oh, I did that video before this one. How does MAGA feel when Fuentes was on there? Nick Fuentes was on MSNBC, or basically was on MSNBC, cussing out the Orange Menace. But now he's telling MAGA to burn their hats. And on YouTube, people are burning their hats. So, we'll be reading on that tomorrow. Okay. So let's find out what cards I need to use. Spirit, did Maxwell leak this letter that the Orange Menace wrote to Epstein? Should I use Mystic Black Rose? No. Clear. Should I use Mystic Red Rose Oracle? No. Clear. Should I use Twin Flame Awakened Path Tarot? No. Clear. Spirit, should I use True Crime? No. Clear. Should I use What Lies Beneath? Yes. Okay, it's a big What Lies Beneath day today, which I knew it would be because these cards are just perfect for what's going on right now. What's the other question I have? Probably I'll be using True Crime for this one too. What Lies Beneath? Clear. Spirit, has Dan Bongino, however you say his name, been leaking? Should I use What Lies Beneath? Yes. Okay. And now I know they're yes or no questions, but I want to get particulars. So that's why we're doing a reading, not just the pendulum. Pendulum's good, but I want it when you want specifics or you want some particulars, you need to use the cards. Okay, let me shuffle. I'll be right back. Okay, so did Maxwell, did she, that's Epstein's girlfriend for people who don't know, but I'm sure you guys know. Did Maxwell, did she leak this letter that he wrote to Epstein? Because who else would have that letter? Not very many people would have that letter. Okay. I think me and my husband were talking about, I think she called up her family and said, okay, go to my house in this certain drawer, and that letter's in there. And this, in my opinion, this is like a warning to the Orange Menace. I got more information, okay? I got more stuff to leak. I want you to get me out of this prison. Or I've gotten before, no, a second. it's been back and forth if she's in prison or she's with Epstein. At any rate, she wants a pardon. Let's just say that. I'm not even going to ask that. She wants a pardon, okay? Because whether she's in that cell or with Epstein and not in that cell, she still does not have a pardon, okay? And if she is in another country with Epstein and she's not in that jail, then she can't come back to the United States. And if that's the case, she'd like to come back, okay? She'd like to be pardoned. Okay. Pregnancy test. This means a new beginning. Or it could mean unsure, pregnancy scare, positive or negative. I think she wants a whole new beginning. So it's exactly what I said. She wants a pardon. She wants a whole new beginning. So that pardon would give her a whole new beginning. Whether she's sitting in that jail or whether she's with Epstein, she'd be able to come back to the United States or she'd be able to get out of that jail. Either way, she's in jail. Let's just see what the spirits are saying right now about this. Clear. Spirit, is Maxwell in jail? Okay. I'm getting that she's not in the jail. Clear. Spirit, is Maxwell out of the country with Epstein? Yes. But right now, she can't come back to the United States. Or if you guys want to believe she's in that jail cell, she's still in jail. Either way, she's in jail. Okay. And she wants out, and she wants to be able to, if she's in another country, she wants to be able to come back. If she's in that jail cell, she wants out too. She wants a pardon. But I keep getting, because some people are arguing with me about this, I'm just telling you what my guides are telling me, and I've been getting that she's not in that jail. She's in another country with Epstein. Okay? Okay. Red lipstick stain. Yeah, this is a stain on her life. That's why she needs a pardon. That's why she needs a whole new beginning. So this is telling me, yes, she leaked that stuff to give a message to the Donald. Get me a pardon, or more stuff is coming out. You want stuff to stop coming out? This is the Orange Menace. This is the Orange Menace and Epstein, and them being pedophiles together. Fighting for what you love. Yeah, she's fighting for what she loves. Her freedom. Oh, I got 2 cards. I did 2 cards. And depression. Yeah, I bet she is depressed. Keeping a promise. I believe this is her saying, hey, when Epstein got his, he got like a really, what do they call it? A sweetheart deal, which is he had to go to prison at night. That's when he got unalived. Well, we believe he got sent away to another country. Regardless, she's saying you didn't keep your promise, because it said anybody involved in this case will be relinquished. Nobody else is going to be, convicted. Well, I got convicted, so you're not keeping your promise. She wants to set the record straight. And she's been saying she wants to talk to Congress. Looks like she's been looking into things, investigating some things herself, looking into some stuff. Okay, she's trying to warn him, look, I got goods on you. Game is over. You need to get me a pardon. She doesn't trust him. She knows he's a liar. She knows he's fake. That's why she's having to basically blackmail him. bank failure. I think that he's not going to respond to her, and this is going to get him kicked out of office. Let's ask some questions. Clear, Spirit. Will the Orange Menace give Maxwell a pardon? No. Clear. Spirit. Does the Orange Menace know that Maxwell is basically warning him that she has more evidence? No. He's an idiot. Clear. Spirit. Is Maxwell going to leak more information out? Yes. Clear. Spirit. Bank failure and game over. Is this the Orange Menace's presidency? Is it going to be over? Yes. Clear. Spirit. Is the Epstein stuff going to be the main thing that gets him removed? No. Clear. But it will be a part of it, right? Yes. Because the main thing that's going to be removed is the stealing of the election. The question's been answered. Yes. She's the one who leaked this information. Allegedly. Okay. Okay. Cool. Very good. Okay, what's the last one we're going to read about? Oh, did Dan Bongino? I can't say his name. Bongino? Dan Bongino. And you guys don't worry about correcting my pronunciation. I could care less about pronouncing his name right. I can't stand that man. But he's a part of the story, so we got to read about this. Okay, so let me read on Dan Bongino if he's also leaking information out of that White House, okay? Because he's pissed, okay? He's pissed that they're not releasing the Epstein files. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so is Dan Bongino, is he leaking things out of that White House? Because this guy, like I said, he's made his career on YouTube. He has a podcast on this whole Epstein thing and all the different conspiracy theories. And so he's pissed. So let's see what he has to say. He wants to set the record straight. So that's telling me, yes, he's leaking. He's a leaker. Because why? He got played, manipulated, lied, and controlled. And he wants to do this to his followers, okay? So he needs this Epstein stuff to come out. Or his little thing on YouTube, which is not little, he has millions of followers. It's been a long road, this whole thing, to get to this point. This whole thing being exposed is going to get us to a once upon a time, a love story. Back to some type of decorum, okay? Everybody knows the tea. He knows the tea. The Democrats know the tea. MAGA knows the tea. We all know. We all know that we got a pedophile running our country. I've been saying, and I don't use a different word, I call him a rapist. He's been convicted of rape. And I forgot I was going to go with that. Oh, I was just going to say, a lot of times on the news, they say sexual assault. No, it's not sexual assault. It's rape of children. This is about the Orange Menace getting kicked to the curb. And look at this, breaking the contract. I believe that's double telling us the Orange Menace is going to get removed. Check yourself. Orange Menace needs to check himself. He's going to want to run away. The Orange Menace has caused a lot of fear and worry. And he's even caused a lot of fear and worry for Dan Bongino, because like I said, he has millions of followers that follow him on these conspiracy theories, like the Epstein files. This is going to cause the Orange Menace's presidency to fall apart, breaking the contract. Do I have another one? Kick to the curb. Look at all these. 3 of them again. Clear. Spirit. Do these 3 cards represent the Orange Menace being removed from office? Yes. Clear. Spirit. Is this the second reason why he's removed from office? Yes. Clear. Spirit. Is the first reason because he stole the election? Yes. Clear. Getting played, manipulate, lie, control. Is this Bongino leaking information out of the White House? Yes. Clear. Spirit, is it because he feels like he got played, manipulated, lied, and controlled? Yes. Okay, that's it. That's all we needed to read on that. Wonderful. Today's readings were awesome. I enjoyed them fully. I hope you did. Yeah, that's it for this one. That's it for today, you guys. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd love for you to do so and give this video a thumbs up. Any comments or questions, anything you want me to read on, leave that below. Do something to make yourself happy. Get your popcorn ready, because it's coming, guys. Love, peace, and happiness, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Got some more good stuff for tomorrow. All right. Bye, guys. Oh, real quick, when I say good stuff, it's because all this stuff that's coming out, the good stuff is not little girls being molested or raped. No, that's horrendous. The good stuff is that this is all coming to a head now, and the Orange Menace will be removed. Thank goodness. All right. See you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys.